Here's your word for the day from Calvary in Lake Havasu. Visit us on the web at calvaryaz.com.
Good morning, Calvary. I'm Pastor Pete with your word for the day. So I'm going to start out with a question. Whose praise are you seeking? Who are you looking for to give you congratulations and to say, job well done? I have to admit that sometimes I'm really drawn and tempted to seek out the praise of people. Like, it's kind of like inside of me to just say, well, hey, just so you know, I did that, right? Oh, did you notice that I did that? Maybe like with my wife. Oh, did you notice I did the dishes? You know, I'm seeking out that human praise. Jesus warns us against that in Matthew chapter 6. Listen to verse 1. It says, beware of practicing your righteousness before other people in order to be seen by them, for then you will have no reward from your Father who is in heaven. So, that's the idea, like, I'm going to be a good person, but the reason I'm being a good person is so that everyone around me looks at me and says, oh, he's a good guy. He's doing good things. And Jesus says, don't do that. Don't live for the praise of people, because then you're going to give up the reward from the Father who sees in heaven. He gets specific in verses 2 through 4, and he talks about not doing your giving, not being generous for the praise of people. Listen to what he says. Thus, when you give to the needy, sound no trumpet before you, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may be praised by others. Truly, I say to you, they have received their reward. But when you give to the needy, do not let your left hand know what your right hand is doing, so that your giving may be in secret, and your Father who sees in secret will reward you. So when we give, whether that's to somebody who's needy on the side of the road, or whether that's to a ministry that serves the needs of the poor, or whether that's to the church, we're not supposed to give in a way that says, hey, look at me, look at what a great thing I'm doing. Rather, Jesus says to do this secretly. Do it in private. He uses hyperbole. He says, don't even let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. And we can look at that and we're like, how is that even possible? I can't imagine my right hand not knowing what my left hand is doing. It's hyperbole. It's this exaggeration. Be secretive in your giving. I've been to churches where they do a parade for their offering, so that everyone lines up and they go along the church and everyone can see who's putting money in the offering plate. I see places where people donate money so they can get their name on a plaque or their name on a building. Jesus says, don't be preoccupied with the praise and recognition of other people. Instead, give privately, give secretly, so that God will see you and reward you. And man, I don't know about you, I would way rather have the reward of our Heavenly Father than the reward of some person that I pass along the street. So today, Calvary, live for the praise that God can offer you. Live for the reward that God can offer you. Don't worry about those around you. Give generously, give secretively, knowing that God has a reward waiting for you. Have a blessed day.